Hey guys, Doug here with Simple Tree Digital. We specialize in building lead generation systems for solar companies and the alike. I put together this quick case study that kind of details how we built the system, and it's nothing crazy revolutionary. It's just kind of a simple order of operations in how we like to build these systems, because we have built a ton of solar campaigns, especially for for residential and commercial solar. And I just want to showcase the power of owning your own systems, because I know so often there's a lot of companies, a lot of sales organizations out there that really rely either on door knocking or they purchase leads. So our positioning is having a system that you own and control, independent of any marketing company. So if you stop paying them, they're not able to hijack the system and take it away from you. And there's a lot of benefits in being able to control and own your own data, especially in the paid search campaigns, in the paid social campaigns. So that's really where we start everyone out on, just to get leads in the door, is a Google ad campaign and a Facebook ad campaign. So the more conversion data you start to build on these accounts that you own, the better adept, more efficient they become over time. So you can see here, this is where we're netting around, in October or September, I guess we did around 400 and just under 450 leads that came in from all of these different diversified lead generation sources that are running independent of each other. So you're somewhat more insulated if one platform gets flagged or goes down for whatever reason. You kind of have an additional source of leads coming in, but they're all centered and focused around promoting the brand, right? So getting that brand awareness in the marketplace, and that's what we're really big proponents of. So you can see here we started them off with just Facebook and Google Ads campaign. Nothing crazy revolutionary, like I said, but we're really all about educating the marketplace, so creating content that shows both available incentives and proof of concept types of creatives that showcase the benefits you're going to see, the savings you're going to see when you own your own solar system, and the dent you can put in your monthly electric bill. So really we've built a lot of these campaigns, so we really have a good idea of kind of which best practice type of campaigns to start testing with initially. Of course, we adapt it to the specific brand and market, but really from there, it gives us a really good baseline and a much shorter deployment time in getting these campaigns up and running, because you already know which ad groups to start with, keywords, ad copy, creatives, landing pages. We all have done this so many times. It makes us it's a lot easier for us to get something up and running that we know works in other markets, and we can adapt it to yours, of course. So once we got this in the door, it's humming along. We average around maybe 65 leads a month, around under $30 cost per lead. Same with Google Ads, pretty similar cost per lead, around $30 cost per lead in this market. This month they did just over 300 leads. Really good conversion rate. Again, we're all about educating the marketplace and building credibility to the brand with testimonials, proof of concept, like I said. There's other little tweaks we make. A lot of you guys are already on this, but of course we want to improve those self-booked appointments. So this is really included in our services we audit. Make sure you have a system in place for self-booking those appointments via SMS and follow-up email, and you can even do voice drops as well, mailers, a lot of different ways that we can automate how we're following up with new prospects, old prospects, and existing customers for referrals. So that's another cool little system but I won't touch on it too much here, but it's also really important to have. A lot of you guys are already on this already, but what most solar companies I see neglect is their organic search program. So organic search is probably the most best ROI channel you can invest in. Once you are ranked, it's relatively pretty stable. You're carving out that piece of real estate on the search engine that you now own, and it becomes a free traffic source. So we're architecting these websites to be multi-service area, so really blanketing the entire service area with content and location pages and supplemental pages that really go after all the different iterations of how people are searching for solar and all the different service areas that you service. So if you have a Google My Business listing, that's a really powerful asset as well to leverage. A lot of people are searching for solar on Google Maps. They're looking at what companies are in their local area that they can get quotes from. They're looking at reviews. So the Google My Business, Google Maps ecosystem is the number one call driver. A lot of people are on the phones, just a little click to call button. And so that's a really important asset to leverage. And these really work in unison with your website, right? Once you start to connect and sync the two together and do the proper content analysis, link building, you're really going to see both these lift each other, both your website in the search engine results and your Google Map listing in the Maps section. So this is averaging around 30 to 37 around there leads per month. We're not even the very top spots yet, but we're just kind of starting to break to the first page, and we're already seeing this nice sustainable, this nice steady trickle of organic leads come through. So there's a lot that goes into our organic search program. We do what's called a sprint. We're really trying to hit the most high impact foundational items right at once for both the Google My Business and your website. So first thing we do is audit the whole website. We look for technical actions we can improve down kind to the nitty gritty stuff like which pages need to be redirected, which are low on thin on content, which are maybe cannibalizing each other that we can consolidate into one. And so we really kind of have a great system in place to go through these. And then we're looking at each individual page, prioritizing what needs to be focused on most, and then kind of creating very specific action items on how we can improve each of these and prioritizing these. So without getting too in depth, that's part of our SEO system. Lastly, another really overlooked channel is Bing ads. So this is a really good platform to be advertising. Sure, there's less search volume on Google, but it's also less competitive. So once we have a really high performing Google ad campaign running, we know which keywords are the high converters, which ads are doing well. We can import this directly in the Bing ads, make a few tweaks, get your conversion tracking set up for Bing, and start running traffic to essentially the same landers that we're running for Google ads, and make a few tweaks, of course, trim down the budget. But you can see this campaign's now doing around 50 leads a month, just from around $30 a day. So there's a lot more on the chopping block too that we can add more fuel to the fire. That's what really makes our content strategy super powerful if we want to start to engage in other media channels. So we're crafting our content around education, of course, education on the marketplace. And so we can recut these up for an organic YouTube strategy, for YouTube paid ads, for TikTok ads, for example, or for building your TikTok and Instagram presence, again, with just authoritative educational content. So I'll keep this quick, but would love to get your feedback on this, guys. Learn if you guys have this multi-pronged strategy going. And if there's any opportunity, if you'd like us to look at some of these campaigns as well, or put together a revenue projection report of what some of, what your forecast return on investment would look like from an SEO program, happy to put that report together for you as well. So thanks for your time.